Hi, I'm Dr. Dayle Savage with Vanderbilt University Peabody Career Center, and today I really want to ask you a question. What is the one thing that makes you so unique that no other job candidate is going to get your job? What is that? Do you know? Would you like to know? Well, I really want to talk to you about what I call the career marketing plan. In your career marketing plan, we really want to ask a couple of questions. Where have you been in your career? And where is it that you want to go? And if you don't do anything, where will you be? So what is it that you really need to do? Where is it that you want to go? Where do you want to be? And how is it that you're going to get there? Well, let's use some principles of marketing to talk about this today. Those four principles are they the product? You are the product. What are the promotional materials that you're using? What place is it that you're positioning yourself? And what is the price that you might have on your head? So let's start with product. Okay, so the product encompasses many different things, and sometimes we don't know how unique we really are. So we might employ what I call a SWOT analysis. Now, many of you have heard of a SWOT analysis, but used in career development, it goes something like this. Your strengths and your weaknesses really are those things that are the strengths that you bring to the table that only you bring. And the weaknesses really are those developmental areas that you notice and are working on. The one thing that I know from employers is that they do want to know that you understand what that weak spot may be and what are you doing to correct it, to overcome it, to improve it, to make that into one of your strength areas. So from a product perspective, the internal piece of strengths and weaknesses in the SWOT analysis is all about you. The external piece of this are the opportunities that are right in front of you. Now, how might you figure out what those opportunities are? And what are the threats? What are the barriers from you really getting there? One thing that I've noticed that people do who really want to hone in on the opportunities and the threats that might be in front of them is that they do something called an advisory council, their own professional advisory council. And that advisory council are your trusted friends, your professional colleagues, maybe some family members, those people that know you and will tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Because that's what you really need right now. You're trying to position yourself. You're trying to look at your career. You want to know where you've been and where you're going. Is this the path you're going to take? Well, let's get in front of a small group of folks. Let them see what are your strengths. What do they see as your weaknesses? What opportunities do you have in front of yourself that you may be blinded to any of this right now? And what might be standing in your own way? Well, it might be you. So how are you going to get out of your way and get going with what it is that you want to do in your life? So really that product positioning is all about that. There's one other thing that I want to talk about briefly, and that is, what is your unique selling proposition? What is it that makes you so unique? Now, maybe you've heard this called a value proposition. A value proposition is what is the value that you bring to the workplace? Now, setting up that unique selling proposition, it might go something like this, because I want to share mine with you. Because I realize, value, and inspire the possibility that you have for you and your life. Would you like to know more? Because in those few words, hopefully less than 15 words, we can identify what it is that you really want to do. Well, I know what I like to do. I like to make sure that you are doing exactly what you want to do. That is my life. That is my career. And I so enjoy it. In fact, I enjoy it so much, it doesn't feel like work anymore. And I want that for you too. So looking at your unique selling proposition and what is it, this advisory group can help you do that. Through your SWOT analysis, you can do that, and you can start building the product that is uniquely you. So let's talk a little bit about promotion. When was the last time you pulled out that resume? When was the last time you really had someone else take a look at your resume? How about your cover letter? See, those are those promotional tools that when someone doesn't even know you, those are the things that they might review very, very quickly. Well, what stands out? What do you have highlighted? What is it that people need to know and need to remember? Do you have it positioned in the right place, even on the paper? What are the words that you are saying to express yourself that no one else can talk about? Only you. Your promotional package, very, very important. Now, how about place? Well, place is something very interesting because oftentimes we get settled in a geographic location, although we may have the opportunity to move. Place, though, is also about your distribution channels. That would be the marketing terminology again. So how do you make yourself available and position yourself in all these different places so people know that you're out there? So people know it's like, oh, I've got to remember to call you when I need this done. So your distribution channel, again, it's all about your network. Where are you networking? How are you networking? With whom are you networking? And again, are you positioning yourself, marketing yourself in a way to get you where you want to go? And finally, we have to talk about price, because how you price yourself in the marketplace is very, very important. And what I find is too often, we undersell ourselves. So I don't want you to be the reduced price, that position on the shelves. It's like, oh, well, it's the last one there, I might as well take it. No, we want you to stand out. We want you positioned and saying, wow, I may have to pay a few more $1,000s for that particular product, but I'm willing because I'm telling you they're going to get us where we want to go, right? So that's what we have here. You've got a plan of action now. You look at yourself as who is the product that you are. So what do you need to do? You need to do your career SWOT analysis. You might want to include an entire advisory board to do that for you. You need to craft your unique selling proposition, that value proposition that is only yours. How is it that you will absolutely sell yourself 15 words or less? Can you do it? And finally, of course, you have to review your promotional materials. Might be time to freshen those up a bit. And how about those distribution channels? Who are you marketing to? Who is in your network? Are they going to get you where you want to go? Remember that first question I asked you, that unique thing that is only you, that one thing that'll sell you above anyone else. I'll buy. Thanks, and have a great day.